sugar and spice. Yeah. And make everything there feel nice. No, no. Yeah. A little sugar and spice. Yeah. And make everything there feel nice. Yeah.
Welcome to the
Sugar
and Spice podcast.
festive edition.
We're making holiday cocktails. I know, guys, it's been so long since we've seen everybody. We're so sorry. You know, sometimes life just be lifing like that, and
Yeah.
can't do much about it. So, today we are making the spiced Christmas margarita. So I figured I have my beautiful version of Vanna White here, and she's gonna be making it for you. So we're gonna add 2 ounces of tequila. Or 1, because we're going to be having a couple. But for all you at home, make it full pop. Perfect. You're going to add 1 of those of pomegranate juice, the Tetra Pak. I'm going to rim while she's adding that. So our little mixture of rimmer is cinnamon, sugar, and a dash of cayenne pepper. Don't use a lot. I had a sneezing fit already. You're going to do another one of those of the orange juice.
Ooh, almost missed the glass.
Okay. You're going to do like a half of one of those of the triple sec.
Okay. It's okay.
That's all right, guys. They're happy little mistakes.
That's right.
You're gonna do a little bit of the honey for a little bit of sweetness. You can
Okay.
leave it out if you're not somebody who wants
1
that.
second.
Please pause. We have to warm it back up a bit. In the meantime, we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon straight into the beverage. Some ground ginger, courtesy of Angela, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla for warmth.
For warmth?
It's what the recipe says.
For warmth.
I don't know. That's what it said. All right.
I would have thought the warmth came from the.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes, we did all that. We did all that. Perfect. Now top it and shake it. Guys, she can do this. Shake, 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 shake. Just hold both and shake. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Stress. Jesus. There you go.
Happy tap. Drink. Beautiful. Now you have a stick of rosemary in your garnish, which is a piece of cinnamon and a beautiful stick of rosemary. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
And now we can have some fun because we already have another one made. It's like we're a real contraption here. And guys, this is just going to be a little chit-chat session while we drink these drinks, let you know how we feel about them, and have a little catch up because now we can cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh, I think I took that cayenne right to the back of my throat on the rimmer.
Oh no. Oh, probably when you were like sipping it in. Oh, I feel it.
Yes.
It's good though. I like it.
Yes. Okay.
Miss, I love jalapeno margaritas.
I do, but
Okay. So we have our 2 favorite games again. The and then the we're not, I forgot what this one's called again. The we're not really strangers, but the friendship edition.
are you just mixing them up?
No.
Okay.
We can pick and choose whichever
Okay.
one. If we get tired of one, we can go with the other.
This one, we played that one more, right?
I think
feel.
so, yeah.
I can shuffle these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Do you want to pick first?
okay. Guys, it's not my week. It's not my week. If you could give one person any one thing, who would you give what to and why?
Like a
Anything.
but like a physical thing.
I think so. Whatever comes to mind.
One person, any one thing. Who would you give what to and why? Oh my gosh, that's a thinker.
We can come back to it.
Okay.
We'll ponder.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know what you would?
For me? No, I don't know. That is a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Because I just I'm like, I feel like I could go super personal with it, but I don't know. I don't want to air my laundry out there like that.
Oh, really?
Family drama.
Oh, okay.
And-
Gotcha.
In the game of life, what's your role? My head is immediately like, we're playing life. Do you remember the game?
I don't. I might have played it like a long, long time ago.
We
but
used
like
to
I
have
don't.
like the remember when you used to get the cereal boxes as kids and they would
Yeah.
come like a computer game? We had it in a computer game form.
Oh.
Yeah, it came like it I think it was like it had the game of life, it had Monopoly, one of them was from the Monopoly. Um I think there was like
I feel like when I was having kids cereal, there were no games coming.
but it wasn't even like it was all the General Mills
Oh,
one.
okay,
It
okay,
was like
okay.
honestly, it's probably like early 2000s.
Okay.
When it was like all of like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Cheerios or something like that. Anyways, it was super fun in the game of life, and I always tried to be a lawyer because I wanted to make the most money and make it around the
Oh,
board. And then like you would like play it, and it would be like you'd go around the board and you'd do like different things, and then it would be like, oh, you can pick this or this direction, and it'd be like, oh, you get married, and then you'd be like, okay, now you're pregnant. Which are you gonna have, a boy or a girl, and stuff like that. It was really cool. It was a fun interactive game from like, and it taught you like how to get through stuff. No, that's too intense. These ones are intense right now. Okay, how do you define family?
um, I mean, obviously you have like your I don't know, would people define it differently? Like obviously you have your
What's
blood.
yours?
Well, you have your blood relatives, but then like you also have very good friends that you would consider your family as well. So like that I like would consider you part of my
Oh,
family.
absolutely.
So I don't think the
I always say like family is who you choose. And that's just how like because I don't have a lot of family. So it's like a lot of my family is like my chosen family. So I have you, I have your kid, I have like my all my other friends have kids, right? So it's like that's my family.
yeah.
That's who I choose to be my family. But yeah, I think it all just depends on like your circumstances and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, family is whoever you choose it to be. Blood, I know they say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes that blood is really thick to get through. We ain't trying to do all that, okay?
Well, that one's cute.
That one.
Or
What is
unless
your
you
earliest memory?
so my earliest memory, because I'm like, that one's good because I have one
Yes.
right off the top.
You're like, I got it.
I got it. So when I was born, that's not my earliest memory, but just to give some context to this. So on my dad's side, like I was the first child. So I was the first daughter, the first granddaughter, the first niece. So I was
first girl in the family.
first girl in the family. And because on my dad's side, he only had brothers.
Okay.
So I was also like the first girl for my grandparents. So like,
oh my god, like completely the first girl.
yes. So my grandpa like loved me, was obsessed with me. But anyhow, so so I got a ton of attention, especially on that side of the family, and like a ton of presents, and like just was spoiled.
Well, because were you like the first grandchild for a while?
Well, until my brother came.
Oh, yeah.
So almost 3 years.
Okay.
So, but then, so when my brother was born, my mom and like my parents were obviously always around, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom. So like I had never been to like daycare or anything like that. So it was always like me and my mom. So when my brother was born, my mom obviously went to the hospital, and like back then you stayed in the hospital for like a week or whatever. Like they didn't just send you home the next day. And I remember like my mom's mom, my grandma, had come to stay, like to help take care of me because my dad was working.
Yeah.
And I just remember like it must have been like a weekend or something because both my grandma and my dad were like just sitting in the like kitchen talking and stuff. And then like I remember like I had been in my room and I just like burst out of my room and I was like, I have been crying for 3 days and nobody cares. And then my grandma laughed.
And then you wonder why your child is so dramatic. Because she got it from you.
It's like nobody cares. And both my grandma and my dad were like, and then they laughed. And like my dad, I'm pretty sure told that story at my wedding. Like it just like,
happens. It's
memory.
I don't know if it's my earliest, but it's one of my best ones with my grandma. So it was me, my brother, and my grandma. She was watching us because obviously, like, my parents had to go to a wedding. And this was when Rush Hour came out.
Okay.
And the movie.
And you're how old?
I think I was like 7. No, I think I was like maybe 9 or 10.
Oh, okay.
Right? But my mom she wasn't like overly strict, but she was like we don't listen to that radio station, we don't watch that. So like I didn't grow up watching The Simpsons or anything like that because she was like, I don't find it appropriate.
Okay.
Right? So it was like 2 in the morning and we're all sitting there. I think we're watching, like, the first one was done, so now we're watching the second one. She comes home and she's like, what are you guys doing? And she was like, you let them watch Russia? That was so funny. She was like, I know. I don't know. You always get away with stuff with grandparents and everything, and they're like, it's fine. They're fine.
I'm pretty sure I have like a memory of watching like Thriller, like the Michael Jackson like video with my grandma when I'm like super young and just being like terrified. Like I was so anyways, yes.
But that would be terrifying though.
Like it's a little kid. Like I remember I was like on the couch like hiding behind her and she was laughing. Like I'm like
it's like trauma. But still like that's like a borderline horror movie in a way, like when you're watching it like as a kid.
Yeah.
Like I remember my mom, she'll only watch scary movies like in the daytime. She won't watch them at night.
Okay.
So I remember it was just me and her one weekend, and we'd gone to Blockbuster, good old Blockbuster. You know, you get the 3 movies for $25 or something. And so we picked up like a couple scary movies, and there's that one scary movie, Dead Silence, with the ventriloquist dolls.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. And everybody knows me, like, I obviously love scary movies. I don't do dolls. So my dad's mom used to always get me porcelain dolls. I can't do it. That like they're just like I'm like, no, like there's just things that I'm just like I can't.
That everybody has their things.
Yeah. And so I remember I was like, and our downstairs bathroom obviously like didn't have a window or anything. Like we were on the main floor. And I remember I was like, I gotta go pee. So I like ran pee. And then like she came in and like shut the light off and like closed the door on me.
Your grandma did?
No, Mom. Angela. I was like,
you?
Like maybe like 11 or 12. And then so I did payback after because we watched The Grudge. So then I scared her that night and I was like, oh my God. And I was just like around like the corner. Yeah, no way. Angela, she got her payback, but yeah, that was yeah, I mean, and I love horror movies, but I love the feeling of being scared.
I do too, but like I couldn't do And I watched it once, and I've tried to rewatch it since, and I'm like, I can't
Oh,
do
The
it.
Grudge?
The Ring.
The
Ring.
Ring. I've watched it once and I didn't watch
I
it again.
tried to. So like I remember I was in university, and like this for the second time, like I was like drinking with a bunch of friends.
They're like,
They're
let's watch it.
let's watch The Ring. I tried, and then eventually, like we were like sitting on someone's couch. They had a blanket, and I'm like, I just covered myself
No,
with the blanket, and like, 'cause I'm just like,
there's
I
just
can't do it. There's something
something
about
about
that movie that is so like
I think
unsettling.
it's like, to me, it comes off as like borderline, this could potentially happen. Like in my mind, like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's too real.
The
too
Grudge
plausible.
too. The Grudge
Too
too
plausible.
is like,
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I watched
things,
it once.
Things with like kids, I don't like either.
Yeah,
Like that's no.
I watched The Grudge. I only ever watched it
Yeah,
once.
same. The
And
Ring and The Grudge. I can't.
that,
Yeah,
and
those
then
two.
like obviously like I love old school horror movies. So like I watched Pet Cemetery for the
Okay.
first time when I was like 8. And it was like,
I don't think I've
that's
ever
still,
seen it because I'm like, oh, I don't like stuff with the animals either.
it's not even that. It's like, okay, like 1 or 2 animal dies, but it's the kid, right?
Oh, okay.
The kid
Well,
in
then
it.
that's not gonna do it for me.
But
either.
I was just like, I can't watch it again. It's so creepy. It's so weird. Like, I'm just like, no, thank you. Like, it's a one and done situation. Okay.
What is that?
Is synchronicity something you believe in? Why or why not?
I don't even know what it is.
So pretty like synchronicity is, it's like everything's like aligning for you, or like fate, and like this happens for a reason, this happens for a reason. Like it's almost very similar to the debate of like, do you believe in fate or do you believe in like your own free will? I feel like you're an analytical person, so I feel like you're like free will. Like I make my own destiny. Whereas I think I believe in a little bit of both.
That's
I
what I was gonna say too.
I
Like,
think there's stuff that is written in stone, and I think there are things that you are going to go through at some, like whatever is predetermined, predestined for your life, it will happen regardless of what happens.
yeah.
But like, I think there's other things. I get deja vu a lot, so I'll like start, like something will happen, and then I'll be like, I've seen this before, and I remember what I did, so then I actively try to stop it just to see what happens.
But where do you think you've seen it before? Like in a
I've had a
past
dream.
life?
Oh,
It had a dream.
or that. Like I think I've lived past lives. But yeah, like I'll be like, I remember this happening exactly, and then I'll like wait and I'll play with myself in a brain, and let's say I'm like watching something happen, and I'm like, this person's gonna do this next. And just to see if I'm like I am correct in what's happening. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, so now I remember I did this, this was the outcome, so I'm gonna go do something different. Like if I'm in the grocery store or something and it just happens,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna back up and go down another aisle or something and see what happens.
I don't have deja vu that
No.
often. No. No.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird when it happens because it's like I had it a lot as a kid.
Oh, really?
Like I had a lot as a kid, not realizing and being like, wow, I have some really weird dreams. Like I dreamt this before or whatever. And then as I started getting older, I was like, I wonder if I can play with this. So like that's why I try to like actively change like whatever I did to see if I can get a different outcome. I'm like, am I a dream walker? Okay, should we do one more?
Sure.
Okay, I'll let you do it. Pick from wherever. Shuffle it up.
Okay. Shuffle.
Can you admire but not love? Why or why not? Actually, I want people to answer this in the question or in the comments too. What do you think? Can you admire like let's say for in general, let's talk about somebody. Can you admire somebody but not love them?
I mean, I think you can find someone, but sometimes someone's personality just does a real number on how they look. Like, I think you can find someone attractive initially, but then once they reveal like themselves and who they are, then I don't know. Like, I don't.
It depends. Like,
I think you can admire from afar.
yeah.
But I think when it's a person that you're close to,
And I think like you can, So let's say like not even romantically, like I feel like you can admire somebody. Like I can admire somebody for their strength, for their like perseverance. Like I admire how you are at work, like you're a go-getter and you're like cutthroat Andrea in the corporate world.
I wouldn't say I'm cutthroat. Like I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm cutthroat. Like I feel like but I really believe I'm not political at work.
No, 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 no.
I really believe that people should be rewarded
Absolutely.
for the work that they
Absolutely.
do,
100%.
and it doesn't always work that way at work.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think platonically you could admire somebody for the things that they do, for the way they handle situations and stuff like that. But like if you're talking romantically, I think admiration is a form of love if you're talking romantically. And then based on like, yeah, you could have first looks. You could be like, oh, like I'm attracted to this person. But then like going forward, you could be like, you know what? I actually don't like this, this, and this, and this about you. So I think I'm gonna see myself out of the situation.
Right.
But
Agreed.
yeah. But you guys answer in the comments too, because that'll be we'll put this up as a little clip too and see. Because it'd be interesting to know if what do you guys think? Can you admire but not love someone, something, whatever? I forget. 1 second. The White Christmas lemon drop martini.
Perfect. Oh boy. Okay.
We're picking vodka. All right, so you're gonna do. Actually, you're gonna take the lemon, squeeze the lemon, and then just toss it in.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You're gonna do an ounce of vodka.
Ooh, the good stuff.
Yeah. You can do an ounce, guys. You can do 2 ounces if you're not driving. You know,
Yeah.
just drink
We're
responsibly.
just gonna do one. We're
gonna do one. You guys have seen what we've done tonight. It's
Yes.
fine. You're going to do a half an ounce of triple sec.
See if I can do a half ounce this time. I feel like the
You
last
could
time.
probably you could flip over the jigger.
Aha!
Aha! We got it. 3rd time's a charm.
3rd time's the charm.
And then you're gonna do 2 ounces of the cranberry. Because we're doing the ratios a little bit different. Because we're just gonna add a little bit more cranberry and less vodka. Now shake it up. Shake it up. Oh yeah. I'm gonna rim this. Here, rim with sugar. And then I like to add a little bit of cranberry in there just for a little bit of
Color?
yeah. We like festive. Cranberry.
Good.
Yep. Oh, wait. Sorry. Forgot. Use your strainer.
Oh.
Yep. Put your finger here. Yep. Perfect. And then garnish with a little lemon.
Can I add some ice?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, and then you can add ice if you want, guys. It's fine. I usually like to add ice with mine.
Yeah.
Traditionally, you don't add any ice. It's whatever you want. Cheers.
That one's good.
Mm-hmm.
Refreshing.
Mm-hmm. If you're somebody who likes a little bit more lemon, like you can throw a little bit of lemonade in it, use more lemon, whatever your little heart's desires, really.
Good.
But yeah,
Yummy.
so we have three good drinks to choose from for the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do.
I think this one's my favorite.
Yeah, we don't do I feel like we don't do a lot of vodka ones, but it's nice to switch it up a bit. Do a vodka. Take some break from the tequila. Okay, we'll do. We'll see what's in this pile. How many unread texts do you have right now?
I don't know. Known senders 6.
That's wild.
What?
Who are you ignoring?
I hate texting. Honestly, I hate it. I hate it. Like, I answer you.
Yeah. We just talk a lot on all apps.
Yes, but I honestly I'm a horrible, literally a horrible. How many do you have? You're like
none.
I know.
I absolutely despise having little
Notifications.
icons and
So-
notifications.
So known senders 6, unknown senders 35.
Is that text?
Yes.
Who's the unknown sender?
I don't know.
What is that?
Like, welcome to the Canadian Cancer Society texting. Shoppers Drug Mart. Still need your flu shot?
How do you? Oh, see, mine doesn't screen. I like to see
Oh.
what's coming in. It'll filter spam, but unknowns always come through. Because I feel like I'm gonna like miss like a doctor's call or something. um, if I'm running late, what's most likely to be my excuse?
I don't know. Like, I feel like it's just like, I feel like we're both like, we just have just general, like, things are going sideways. Like,
If it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be like I couldn't get an eyelash to go on. That's like the biggest pain in the butt.
getting your eyelash. Yeah, like, I feel like
Or it's something stupid where you're like, I do this every day, and today's the day that it doesn't want to work.
when you're in a rush.
Yeah.
I feel like just for me, like, I just underestimate the amount of time it takes me to get ready all the time. Like,
Yes.
I'm overly optimistic on how quickly I can get ready.
I
and
just
do not get ready. That
honestly, I automatically am like, let's just add 30 minutes. She'll be like, okay, leave at 7:30. I'm like, okay, so you want me to be there for 8 o'clock then? Like, okay.
pretty much.
I feel
I'm
like
chronically
too,
late.
probably like in your everyday life, it's gonna be like kid related, probably.
Oh yes, because they
Like,
have to take
Mom, where's this? Mom, I can't find this.
or I have to take a quick washroom break before we leave.
Or it's always like just before you go, and it's like to like her swimming lessons, and it's like I don't know where my goggles are.
No, yes, which reminds me, I have to get everything ready before I go to bed. Like,
General reminder.
yes.
Oh. Between us, who's most likely to cancel plans last minute? On it, I think neither of us, unless it's something big.
Neither of us, but if it was going to be someone, it would probably be me because it would probably be child related.
Yeah, child, pet, something.
Family.
But honestly, I don't think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pet related. Yes.
Because I don't think we've ever canceled just because it's been like we haven't wanted to do anything. Like it's always been because of pet or this or
Yeah.
like something that's like beyond our control.
Yes.
It's never just been like I don't want to go out no more.
No.
Like we grin and bear it, and you go out, and then once
That's right.
and once
You
get there,
things, and then once you
I'm
get
that type of person. Like so I'll commit to things, and I'm like, I'll like be like, I don't really like. I'll be like going like texting my mom. I'll be like, I really don't want to go tonight. She's like, just go.
because
Once
you
you're
don't want to
there.
go because you hype yourself or you like psych yourself out about going, but then once you go and you start to have a couple drinks or like do whatever you're doing, and then you're like, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. You get there and like you realize like the vibe is different. Sometimes I find that like if I'm going out with like a different group of friends and let's say I only know one or two people and I don't know what the vibe's gonna be like, then there's a part of me that's like, I don't wanna go.
Yeah.
And then I go and I'm like, oh, okay, it was actually a good time. Like I enjoyed it. From yours, this will be for like you to meet, but from your perspective, what would this chapter of my love life be called? The Sahara Desert.
I don't want to say it. It's kind of me.
The Sahara Desert.
Like, oh, it's kind of me, and I won't say that.
It's so true. It's so true. It's gross.
Or it's like K-pop.
My love life, there's nothing.
I know, but it's like imaginary K-pop love life.
I'm in love with a guy who has no idea who I am. It's fine. You know what? It's just like being back at like 15 and you have like the poster of like
I know, because her
Usher on the wall.
mother was like, how do you feel about being best friends with a teenager? I'm like, it is what it is.
Listen.
She has her things. I have my things.
What am I most likely to walk out on a date because of?
Oh, if someone was like red hat,
Oh, 100%.
Like,
100%.
goodbye.
Yeah, you can guarantee within the first 30 minutes, I'm bringing up something that's regarding like women's rights, LGBTQ plus rights, like Palestine, anything. Like I'm bringing that up within the first 30 minutes because I need to gauge where you're sitting.
Yeah.
Not that I would say like I'm super liberal leaning, but I'm definitely more liberal than conservative.
But honestly,
I'm
like honestly, red hat isn't I wouldn't even define them as conservative.
radical.
They're like a whole other right-wing Looney Tune. Like I wouldn't even put them in regular politics like left and right. They're like and that I would say Pierre Polyev is like they're trying to be that same bucket, right? Like I wouldn't even call them like if you look back in history and like looked at like conservative or Republican, like they're even a departure from that. Like,
oh, for sure.
yes.
Yeah, it's 100%. Like I will not. I say sorry to get political, guys, but like there are some things that I just we we can't remain friends and disagree on. There's just certain rights and freedoms that people should be allotted. And if you don't agree with that, like we can't be friends. I'm so sorry, but not really. Like if that's how you think or whatever, then that's not who I want to be friends with. That's not ideal. I have a lot of LGBTQ plus friends. I have a lot of friends of who are people of color, like of all walks of life, and I was just like I can't, like I'm gonna stand with them, and I don't even care if it's family at that point. Like please be family. Let's cause drama at a family event.
And also if they hated cats.
Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%.
Anywhere if they hate cats. Because you're not getting rid of your cats.
Hate cats. And if you're allergic and you're not willing to do anything about it. Because like I know people who are literally allergic to cats and they have cats and they're like, I don't care. Like they're like, I'll take pills.
Well, I have like a mild allergy to cats and like I had a cat and it is what it is.
Yeah, no. It's I won't do it. I won't do it. Especially if they're like uh I prefer dogs. Immediately I know it's like on a dating app and it's like dogs or like I love dogs and it's like okay, you don't love cats. Like I can tell that you actively because normally it's like I like animals.
Oh,
it's like
fine,
open.
fine.
But like on guys' profiles, I find that if it says like dogs, I'm always a little bit wary because it's always like, what's your issue with cats? I don't understand.
Consent. I saw a thing and it's so true. Like people that don't like cats have a problem with consent because dogs, you can get away with like not necessarily getting their perfect consent because they're like if you're
You get them riled up.
yeah,
they're like men.
But a cat, you pretty much need consent to pet a cat. They need to accept you and like you petting them. So and
That's
people
true.
that have a problem with consent have a problem with cats.
True. I agree with that. I agree. Okay.
Yeah.
What's something I'll never say no to?
At this point, probably something related to K-pop.
It's probably true. That's just expensive, guys. Don't get into it. It's not for the week. Guys, it's not for the week, okay? Like, we just had an album release in August, and another album just got released. Like, I can't handle this. And there's like 17 different versions of albums. Plus, they release like individual accordions of all the guys on different albums. Like, nobody needs 17 CDs of the same freaking album.
Nobody does.
I don't.
Nobody
I only collect my bias.
Angela, nobody does.
Hey, I got her to order me a plushie for Christmas, so it's fine. What's something you'll never say no to?
You tell me.
Honestly, something free. If there is something that's like no, if it's like
makes me sound so cheap.
Something No, she's frugal. You're frugal.
I'm frugal.
You're frugal. No, but if it's like, oh, like come join us for this event or something, like somewhere where you can go and like you can be like, I can wine and dine and like do all this stuff. You're like, I'm in.
Yes.
I'm in.
Yes.
You're like, I'll get it. Anything we can get for free, we're in.
Yes. Yeah.
You're really good at finding deals too, though.
What?
You're good at finding deals and stuff. And
Really?
yeah, I think so. Or maybe you just have really good luck with stuff.
I feel like not that we were not that we were poor. We were not poor. But like at the same time, my dad like loves a deal.
Penny pincher.
And he loves a deal. So I'm like, I think he passed that love of a deal. Like I saw this meme about like a dad talking about like using a points thing. And I'm like, that is my dad. Oh my God, that's my dad with optimum points. You should hear this man. Like, and I got this and I got 2 times and this and that. And
I don't even know how many points Angela has. All I know is she was like, I could go buy this and this and this, but she's like, I save it for Christmas.
That's my dad. My dad loves his optimum points.
Oh. Okay. Have you ever had a friendship breakup before and what did it teach you?
Yes. So when I was in high school, I had like a super good friend and like continued on into like adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it just got to a point where it was like you feel like you're putting a lot into like a relationship and it's not reciprocal. So, I mean, like, did I cut it off the best way? Probably not. But at some point, I think you have to say, like, I value my time, like what I'm putting into something and the energy.
Considering there's not a lot of extra time in the life.
Yeah. And like you're putting in time, energy, all that stuff into something where you're not feeling it being reciprocated.
Yeah.
So I think like in terms of what did it teach you? It's like, you have to like, I think it was hard because there was so much history, right? Like
It's hard, like you feel, because you feel like you have that history with people, right? So like you feel bad for almost leaving them behind or leaving them or whatever. I've always like thought of it as like, when they say like you could meet somebody tomorrow and felt like you've known them forever. Like I kind of feel like that's how like it was with us. Yeah. Like
honestly, it wasn't that long after I had let this person go that I met you.
Well, maybe you needed to make space.
Because I was gonna say, it's like maybe, hey, that goes back to that one question. Like maybe it was meant.
I mean, even like we coordinate.
We did not talk to each other about this. And maybe it was meant to be that way.
Make space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always say like, I find for myself, like I don't know why. Like my mom and I are the same. Like people always come and talk to us. Like it doesn't matter where we are. People will come and tell us their life stories.
I have that too sometimes.
And I was like, what is happening? So like when like a couple of weeks ago, we went to the psychic fair too.
Yes.
And we had our palms read. Did I tell you this?
No.
Yes. Okay. So this might be the end of it because like, so we had our palms read. I went first and then we left and went and had lunch. And then like, cause you have to like sign up. So like I went first and then we went and had lunch and then she got read like 2 hours later or an hour and a half later. And so he's like looking at my hands and stuff like that. And I thought it was gonna be really weird having somebody like touch and it wasn't. So we're sitting there, she recorded it. So I'll let you listen to it one day. And he's like touching my hands and he's looking at my hands. He has like his little magnifying glass and he's like looking at all of your lines and stuff like this. And he was like, you have water hands. And I was like, oh, okay. And then in my mind, all I can think of is that like my rising sign is Scorpio, which is water. Oh, so, and I didn't tell him all you
water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was fire.
No.
Oh,
Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo are fire.
Okay.
Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer are water.
Okay.
So when you sit down, all you tell him is your name and your age.
Okay.
So I was like Stephanie, and I was like 34.
Not even your birthday?
Nope.
Oh,
I was like 33. I was like, no, I'm so like my mom was like, you're 34. I'm like, I'm 34. I'm so sorry. So he was like, you have water. And like, he's like, when I see people with like, when people have water hands, it usually means like they are emotion based people. And I was like, what fucking me? But he was like, but you have a hard exterior. So there's a hard shell that like covers your water. And I was like, oh, you don't say, with my Leo, right? Covering my water. So then he's like going through and he's like looking at stuff and he's like telling me about like the different lines in my hands and stuff like that. And he goes, so like you're somebody who everybody comes to and tells their problems to. And I was like, mm-hmm, yeah. And he was like, are you in like a leadership role in work? And I was like, not anymore. And he was like, I think you should maybe think about getting back into that. And I was like, I think I should not. Thank you. And then he was like telling me about like, so this is my lifeline and it stops.
Oh.
But then it picks back up. So if you notice, it picks back up over here. I'm really dry too. So he goes, when he's like, it's good that they're overlapping, but he's like, when that happens,
Yeah.
it usually means you had a pretty significant event happen in your life that changed the trajectory of your life.
Oh.
So he's like looking at my hand. He was like, what happened at 7 and 8 years old?
Oh.
And I looked at my mom because that's when my mom divorced my dad.
Yeah.
And that was traumatic and
Yes.
life-changing and life-altering. And he goes, but what's good is because they overlap, what ends up happening is you when they overlap, it's like you didn't stop. So sometimes you'll see it'll be a break in people and they had like a period of depression. They had where pretty much like they were lost. They didn't know what they were doing with like it just was completely whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. But he's like, it's good. He's like, you never stopped. Like you kept going. Like this happened, but you kind of rolled with the changes and you kept going. And then he was like, are you right hand dominant? I was like, yeah. And he goes, your right thumb is longer than your left thumb. And he's like, when I see that, that indicates to me that you're a doer. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
So then there was like a bunch of other stuff. And then he like read my cards for me.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was
Oh,
really
man.
awesome.
How much was it?
We did the 15-minute one, but I was the very first one of the day. So, and I think he really enjoyed. So he went overtime. It was like $60.
Okay.
But I was like, oh my God. Like, and then he was reading my cards. So he was like, he's like, what do you want to know? I was like, honestly, I just feel really stuck in life. Like, I just feel like I'm floating. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I said, and he was like, what do you mean? And I said, if you had asked me at 18, I said by 34, I would have been married, had kids. I would be a mom. Like, yeah, I was like, I'm not somebody who has a career. Like, that's not me. I don't have a career mind. It's not what I want in life. And he was like, okay. So he's like pulling my cards and he's like, and he literally flips over the hangman. Oh, no, sorry, the hermit. So, because I know about tarot, I was like, it's funny that you pull the hermit because I've literally pulled the hermit for the last 2 years. So the hermit so the picture that was on his deck it's like a hermit with a hood and a lantern in a dark forest. And he goes, with this particular set and like how it speaks to him is essentially like you're stuck in darkness right now and you can't do anything until the sun comes out the next morning. So as a hermit, when you're in hermit mode, it's not a bad thing. It's you're going internal, you're working on yourself, you're doing all this stuff for yourself so that when the sun does come up, you're ready to explore. You're ready to get out of your dark forest and take on the world. So I was like, okay, cool. Like I've been living in the hermit state for like the past couple of years. So I'm pretty comfortable here. And then he was like, okay, he's like, I'm going to pull a card for love. And I was like, okay, go off, King. Like, whatever, because there ain't nothing happening. But so he pulls a card, and I feel like it was a swords of something, but it was specific to his deck that he pulled.
Okay.
But he was like, he's like, this to me indicates that you need somebody who, one, is emotionally mature on the same level as you. Like you have to be able to connect with them emotionally, mentally, and all this stuff. I was like, yes, like 100%. Like I can't have. I was like, I don't live in flippant. Like I don't.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, not I was like, I'm nonchalant. Like, I'm not nonchalant. Like, I need depth. I need to connect. Like, I need something other than a physical, right? And he was like, so he pulls it and he's like asking, we're talking about it and stuff like that. And he was like, don't like, he's like, this person is coming. And he was like, you will know who this, like, they're coming. So he's like, you're fine for waiting. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, whatever. Like, to me, because I've always thought like my person's not out there anymore.
Oh.
So like I've always felt like that, like I've missed my person in this lifetime, like that person doesn't exist for me or whatever. So it was just nice to like be like, okay, so there is still some hope. Like this person's out there, and I'm like, maybe it's not right now, maybe it's a couple years down the road, but who
Maybe
knows?
it's when Love is Blind Toronto comes.
I'm not going on Love is Blind. No. No.
Why not?
Okay, but maybe.
Maybe. Oh yes.
You know what? If
I think you have to do it for the if
okay, I'll let you
comes-
keep an eye out, and you can fill out the form. Sell me, because I won't be able to sell myself.
I don't even know, like, I hope they advertise because I would absolutely be like, you need to go on the show for nothing else but research.
She wants to use me as a guinea pig.
Well, I'm like, I want to know, like, what goes on? Like, is it as bad as people say? Like, is there no food? Like,
true. And honestly, too, like I would come prepared with my own questions.
oh, absolutely.
Like I'm going on a fact finding message.
Absolutely.
Unless there's certain things where they're like obviously you can't ask about height,
No.
but I'm gonna find a way around it. Let you can guarantee
Do
it.
people ask you to get things off the top shelf for them?
What kind of vehicle do you drive, and is it comfortable for you to sit in? Do you have to recline the seat? But so yeah, I think that's probably.
Should we do
One more?
one more?
Okay.
Because I saw you looking at some, and I think
There was a couple.
okay.
That was a good one, and that was a good one, and I'll let you answer it because I took the last one, or that one. So one of those three, I think.
So I think, in what ways do our differences complement each other? I think you're very type B and I'm very type A, and I think that works. Although I think we both have type other tendencies.
Yeah.
Like me just not being able to manage my time is very type B, but anyway, and you are very like meticulous about like the podcast stuff, so I feel like you have a bit of type A in you, but I think by and large, if we had to categorize
You're 100. Angela would agree with you. I've always been type B. I've been outside of the box. I've never colored in the. She'll be like, yeah, you never colored in the lines as a kid.
Yes, and I was always very in the lines as a child.
I'm sorry, it just happens.
So I would say you being type B, me being type A. I think obviously.
I think we balance.
Yes, we balance each other out.
And I mean, like, let's be honest, like, we are sister signs at the end of the day. Like, you're an Aquarius, I'm a Leo. Like, we're literally directly opposite from on the zodiac.
Yes, that's true.
So, like, it is very complimentary. And, like, yeah, you know, like, I'm the fire and you just you blow it. You fan the fire. Fan the flame sometimes. Like, who's the one who's going to deal with the problems? You are. Unless it's, like, something, like,
but I'm gonna
accommodation related, or it's like a hotel related.
Yes, then I'm gonna if it's corporate type. If corporate Andrea needs to come out, then corporate Andrea will come out.
Corporate Andrea
and make the
yeah. Like if we have an issue with like a reservation, a hotel, something like that, then I'm not composed that way.
Then it's me. But if it's like if someone
personal,
yes, then it's
business. Yes, personal.
That's right. That's true.
No, that is a good one. Actually, these ones were good. I don't know if we have any inside jokes. Well, we do have a couple.
Well, we have but we can't. They're inside for a reason.
They're inside thoughts for a reason, as I call them. Honestly, real quick, that one's kind of fun. Plan a dream party, and what is the theme and who is there? And let's make it celebrity.
Okay, well, obviously yours is a K-pop.
No, it's fun. We can. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be.
Well, you're like celebrity. Like what? All the celebrities you're into right now are K-pop related.
No, Charlie Hunnam can come.
Oh, and what's his face? Superman guy.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill can come as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't he also the
Who's the Witcher?
Yes, because
He's
because
nerdy.
yes,
I won't watch I won't watch the third
with
season
with
Liam.
Liam. Yeah,
I hate Liam Hemsworth, to be honest.
because of Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus. Yeah,
I mean, and I'm not even a Miley Cyrus fan.
no,
But he did her dirty.
he did her dirty. Like, and good for her for
Girls,
like,
girls.
yeah, getting her lick back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be the theme? I would do masquerade, honestly.
Oh, really?
I think like, or like a Heidi Klum Halloween party.
Oh, yes.
That would be
where we all dress up in costumes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Okay, so plan a dream party for me.
I think it would be like a beach party, like on.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say like a Great Gatsby type.
Oh,
Like fancy.
oh,
Like
we're
lots of
talking-
sparkles
yes.
and
okay,
and like
okay, yeah.
that Richie vibe.
You know what's horrible is I feel like I don't even know what celebrities you love.
Because I don't know, like I like to follow celebrity drama, but I'm not like I don't know, like I was trying to like actually the other day I was trying to think of like who would be my like
I actually wouldn't mind Khloe Kardashian coming to the party.
to your party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
She seems
I've always liked her.
She seems like the most real.
She's the most reasonable, I would say, out of
Yeah.
all of them.
You know, when she talks about like raising her kids and stuff, and she's
And I have
also
a lot
raising
of respect for her for what she did for Tristan Thompson's brother.
yes,
Right? Like
Yeah.
I know she gets a bad rap and stuff sometimes, but like I do have a lot of
She
respect.
she is very like with the Photoshop and stuff. It's like, oh, you don't look like that.
Yeah. It's fine, honey.
It's yeah, we can see
It's
what you
it's
look like
over-
on your show.
yeah.
So when you overdo the Photoshop, it's even
Yeah.
more obvious.
Yeah.
But celebrities that I like, I don't know.
Actually, yeah, the Great Gatsby vibe would be amazing. Like on like some beautiful island on Manhattan or something, like a beautiful big old house.
Yeah, or like up in like a very tall, like the top,
Like a
part-
penthouse.
yes.
Like or like the rooftop of like the Empire State Building.
yeah, like something like that, and everybody's in super fancy. Like I'm in fur.
Faux fur.
I've been looking at this like very long faux fur
Do
jacket.
it.
I know.
Get it.
Um,
Make it your like going out winter jacket.
but in what? In who's there?
Like just give me like two.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know like celebrities really
What
that
about
I
singers? Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar's there. He is performing.
He's performing.
He's performing.
He is the performance.
Actually, we have a Drake Kendrick battle. Yes.
Yes, 2.0. And nobody can escape this time. Go.
We know who you're cheering for.
Kendrick, let's go. Kendrick.
Tim Kendrick.
Kill him. Take him.
Take him down.
Take him out.
Yeah, so yeah,
True.
that's yes. So it's like a Great Gatsby / rap party theme. So it's like very rich
You know
and
what,
over the
though?
top.
Like not out of pocket for like the 1920s themes. Like they're having like a little scat battle. Like,
Yes.
there
There it is. There it is.
Well, there you guys go. So
Okay.
let's plan this.
Yes.
Next week.
We're really leaning into the Christmas theme, and we're going to do a Christmas baking episode.
Yes, we are going to make my grandmother's famous spice cookies. Yeah. So can't wait. I have a cute little Christmas outfit. And I'm gonna bring don't worry, I have aprons that Angela made.
Okay.
So we're good.
So, okay. Don't have to be
Yeah.
too fancy.
And I have like little Santa Claus hat clips. So we're really gonna go for it,
Yes.
guys. And yeah, it was nice to see everybody back. And once again, leave comments, anything you guys want to talk about. Like let us know. It's gonna be a little bit like hit or miss over the holidays because you know everybody's busy on the weekends and life just gets in the way with the holidays, but we'll try to stay in touch as best we can. Okay. See ya.